The best way to make your brand new monitors sound bad is to place them directly on your desk. In this video, I'm going to explain why you should be using isolation pads for your monitors. If this is your first time here and you want to learn all about FL Studio and music production in general, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell as well. Isolation pads are cheap to buy, and it's something I think most of you should have in your studio. It's perhaps the cheapest investment you can make in order to get the most out of your monitors. In fact, the best way to make your brand new monitors sound bad is to place them directly on your desk. It all has to do with coupling versus decoupling. If you have a typical bedroom studio, you'll probably have your monitors placed somewhere on your desk. This is far from ideal because the vibrations from the monitor are going to be transferred to the desk, and that can muddy the low end in particular. If you have ever been on a bus, you have no doubt noticed that at a specific engine RPM, everything starts to shake violently. And it's because everything resonates at a certain frequency. Sound is basically just vibrating air molecules. As the pressure waves move through the air, the molecules bump into each other, and it's this vibration we perceive as sound. Therefore, everything that vibrates will tend to generate sound. Low frequencies will be perceived low pitch, and high frequencies as high pitch. If you place your monitors directly on your desk, for example, the vibrations from the monitor will continue through the wood in the desk, causing it to vibrate as well. As it does so, additional resonance is created. This, in turn, can interfere with the sound coming from your monitors, resulting in reduced clarity. That's the last thing you want in a typical bedroom studio, which will usually be a less than ideal monitoring environment to begin with. In a professional studio, monitors will often be placed on a heavy speaker stand or other massive object that the speaker can't easily affect. In other words, coupling. However, in a small bedroom studio, that's rarely practical, and monitor isolation pads are usually the best option. That's why I generally always recommend using them. You'll be surprised by how much of a difference these make. When you start using them, you might notice that you get slightly less low end, but trust me, that's actually a good thing. You'll usually get a far more natural and accurate representation from your monitors with these. Just using some books, for example, simply won't work. These are basically just air. I'm using a pair from Alctron myself, but it doesn't really matter what kind of brand you use, since they're usually constructed the same way by the same materials. So if you want to make a really cheap but significant upgrade to your bedroom studio, then you should definitely get yourself some isolation pads for your monitors. I'm adding Amazon links in the description below to some good isolation pads you can check out. I'd like to thank our Patreons for their ongoing support, and as always, if there's any specific tutorial you'd like us to make, or if you have a question, just let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out the links below if you need feedback on your music, mixing, mastering, and so on. Thanks for watching.